Because this does take steps, and I wonder if we can do anything with that? Possibly? Make a wish. We're learning, we're learning. What's that do? What's make a wish do? I don't think it's changed anything in here. Huh. Okay, but like I said, this is the reason I wanted to walk out here before we just ended the day. To see what else we could possibly run into out here. There might still be useful things to do. This is just like totally caved in. What in the nine is that? There's like a subterranean complex on this place? How do we get down there? What in the world? Weird. Very, 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 very weird. Okay, 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 okay. I mean, once again, learning. I enjoy learning. So, if we've done that... let's go... over here. And check back in on the campsite, because I can also just lay down over here, if I feel the need. I don't think we examined the gate last time, either. Private drive. I don't know what making a wish did, but I had nothing better to do with my money right now. I should have used my reroll dice there. But I was taking a risk. It was a calculated one. I was trying to hold on to it just in case I had an even worse spot later, because I still had one more path. My idea was to use the dice when like I was totally locked out of paths, but I can't remember if I checked if that door was locked before or not and I avoided it. But yeah. Oh, interesting. I bet if we get access to the orchard, we can come here and get food. But I have no idea what the combination is. Are you seriously telling me you can't hop that? Simon was your name? You're telling me you can't just jump that, Simon. Whatever, Simon. Whatever. I refuse to believe it. I don't trust you, but alright. Can't do anything at the campsite. Alright. Yep, you may call it a day. We will call it a day. I think we are done. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate, as well as your current inventory has been reset. Call it. That is fine with me. Mount Holly, mid-sized villa. 23 rooms. I reached rank 6. I took 45 steps and I found 4 items. I found 7 new rooms. Save and continue. We are still going with this session. I see no reason for a break. Day 3. So I really want to bust open those trunks if I find a hammer, or if I just like end a run and I still have some keys or something. Okay, so now that we know locked doors aren't actually more common here, I can take whichever path I want. So we're good there. Oh, the trunks being added was a one-time thing? Or can I... I guess if I get the observatory again, yeah, okay, so we just missed out on those trunks, possibly? I don't think I can get them to reappear, because it just like, we just keep increasing. I don't, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. Billiard room is scary, because, yeah. Guest bedroom is also scary. Like, I don't want anything that just totally locks me in at this point. So sure, let's solve a stupid math puzzle. I mean, at least I know things about billiards. Maybe that will help me. Oh, wait, no, it was a dart puzzle, wasn't it? Yeah. It's probably going to ask me how many, like, where I need to throw the dart to make it work, but it said I didn't need to know how darts work. I only know how darts work because of Yakuza. Because it's a minigame in there. Okay. All of our pull cues and everything. There's our chalk. We got one for playing diamonds, and we got one for playing just regular. Okay. So, anything actually going on the table? I don't need to parse who's winning. I mean, it wouldn't require you to have knowledge of pool in a puzzle. Okay. Wait, it's gonna let me out? I was thinking I would... Oh. Oh. I was thinking I would need to solve the puzzle if I wanted to leave. But I'm guessing it's just a... I guess you don't need to do that technically for the other room. Okay, so plus, minus, multiply, divide. Plus, minus, multiply, divide. What am I doing? Is there a note somewhere that explains what this puzzle is about? Doesn't seem to be. Plus 20. Oh, wait, we're trying to get this. Which... It said you don't need to know the rules to understand it. Okay. I mean, knowing the rules, this is 3, and you want me to have a 3? So... I'm assuming I'm starting at 0. So... Let's see, if I want to get to 3, the final one's divide, right? So if I'm assuming I need to plus something, minus something, multiply something, and then, yeah, so we need 30 to be the final one, because that would give me 3. But once again, it said I don't need to know about billiards to do this. Wait, it's not, I can't remember if that's a rule. Is it, I thought it was half if you land there, and it's only the full, like the number that's shown here if you... Let's press some more things. Oh. Plus 6. Wait, maybe that's how it works. Plus 6. Yeah, so if I'm just going to assume it's just saying like plus 6. What number am I trying to get to though? Minus 2 puts us at 4. Times 6? Okay. 24? What in the world is happening? It's like progressing there. But I don't know what it... I just don't understand what's happening with this puzzle, mostly. First I thought... like we were doing it in this order. Plus, minus, times, divide, and then maybe we would want to arrive at some number. But I don't have a number to arrive at or anything. I don't have a number to arrive at. Like I said, we do have a note. Do not need to know rules of darts for billiards room. Yeah, I have that. Oh, I can cross off my doors in West Wing are more likely to be locked. That's not true. That's not true at all. Wait, I have a code, an office safe code. 9083, which I'm guessing is the office for the person. Yeah, it said you needed to go to that person's office. That was in the security room. Okay. So... let us see. Is this important? God, I'm gonna look at everything. Yeah, you're a liar. Doors in the West Wing. Nope, you're a liar. You're a dirty, dirty liar. Let's go this way. Den, breaker box. I definitely don't want the closet. Alright, den it is. Somebody in a dress? Wedding dress specifically? Okay, and that's back to the entrance hall. We don't need to go back there now. We need to go this way. Parlor. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Interesting. Well, I've drafted these, so I've got to choose. So we're gonna go for this puzzle again. I guess. Yeah, refresh your memory. Yeah. I mean, this one's easy, so... this box is the black box. That's not true. This box is the blue box. That's not true. The box that claims to be black has the gems. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Wait, so you're lying and you're lying? This box is the blue box. Wait, they're all three lying. What? Okay, this one's a little bit more difficult. One displays only true. Okay. This box is the black box. That is false. That is, like, absolutely false. Oh, wait. The box that claims to be black has the gems. But no. So, if this is true, that would mean these two are false, because this is clearly not the blue box. This is clearly not the black box. Both of these statements are false, which would mean the box that claims to be black has the gems. So I guess that's just true. I guess I was overthinking it, yeah. These two are false, this is true. I mean, it has to be, right? Yeah. Okay, I was just making that more complicated, I guess, in my brain. It'll happen often. Ooh, don't like the gem requirement on passageway, but it would be stupid useful to have right here. I'm gonna do it. Spend my gems if I got them. Something that I always struggle with, and I feel like a lot of people struggle in these types of games, is not using your resources sometimes when it's best. I know that's rich coming from me when I didn't use my reroll last run, but that's something I definitely struggle with in roguelikes in particular, is I try to hoard my resources, and you really shouldn't. If you're in a situation where you think you should use it, use it. And even better, even if you fail, roguelikes are about experimenting, so experimenting with something that you wouldn't normally use because you would hang on to it and hoard it like a dragon can still be a good learning experience. So don't want that. I think the guest bedroom might be what we want here. The storeroom would give us a key. I kind of hate that I'm just boxing... well, it's not boxed off. No, we could still get back to the entrance hall if we needed to. If we absolutely needed to. And there's a key in here. No coin this time, though. No coin this time. Okay. Good to know. Let's try to fill in these bits. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh, that is disgusting. Pantry back to hallway? Pantry back to hallway, I think. Okay. Yep. Cause I get coins from pantry. Maybe I should add that pantry gives 4 coins. Seemingly every single time. Oh no, that doesn't work. That's right. I mean, I got the 4 coins. I got the 4 coins. That's still useful. I could... Okay, let's keep going this way for the moment, but we can backtrack if we need to. View all items that are currently in the house. Bedroom. I think bedroom. I think bedroom. If I can get the nursery at some point around here, this would be an incredibly useful thing to invest in. Car keys? Spare set of car keys. There was a garage listed in, like, the security room, right? Oh shit, you probably gotta reset all of the settings on the security room each time, right? So... Commissary... I don't want to just kill this path. I don't want to just kill the path. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Okay, so that's not true. That's not true. That's in my notes. So, or my pictures, not my notes. With, without. Another weird one of those. Yeah, so there's actually a sale there. Magnifying glass? There's my sledgehammer. I could afford the magnifying glass. What does it do, though? I'm here, I might as well buy now. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. What? Interesting. I don't know how that helps me currently. That could be stupid important, though. Wait, I can probably see the terminal password. Swan song? Okay. Okay. Alright, awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's put it up here. Terminal password is Swan Song. Good RuneScape quest. Good RuneScape quest, that one. Swan Song is it. So yeah, they marked it out, but because I have this, I can get a closer look at it and actually make out what it's saying. Okay, 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 okay. That's good. Good purchase. Good purchase. Phenomenal purchase, even, I think. I would venture to say phenomenal purchase. Okay, Nook. I don't like. Security. Security's... I mean, I have the terminal. Oh, but no, I don't have money. I don't have money. I need moolah. We could lock ourselves into a bad situation over here. I don't want to go much more forward because things are just going to get more difficult. Especially if I don't have keys. So, let's grab you. And let's go here. Oh, would you look at that? The door is locked. The door is now unlocked. I lose money when I enter a chapel. Lead to a room color of your choice. Or just a spare room. So it can either go up or it can go straight. The chapel has negative things, and I frankly don't want to go up right now anyway, so... Spare room it is. I keep thinking that's like an item or something, the tape. Corridor is always left unlocked. Now I know why that is useful. I'm going to continue going straight. We just can't box ourselves in here, or we'll be in a bad way. So something that's not straight. That works. I don't have any money. Okay. Bishop? That makes sense to be in here. Yeah. Okay, what's this way? Down? Of course you are. Of course you are. I still think that's the better path to go, though. Rather than backtracking all the way back there manually. Oh, shit. I can't even make the observatory. There was no point in going in the lavatory. We are possibly going to have to backtrack here. This counts as 2 bedrooms. That might be useful for something. Oh, there's 2 gems. Thank you. I needed that. Okay. So... I'm guessing there's not going to be, like, hidden text on any of these, yeah? It probably was just a few circumstances like that one that I ran into. Right? Today's a good day. Hope you find it hilarious as I do. Yeah, I don't think there's much to help me there. Alright. Let's continue up. And then, like I said, we can backtrack if need. I can't pick it, though. It'll be a dead end. I mean, not technically. I could potentially have the hallway curve this way and then go up and be good. But I don't think I should do it. We're gonna do the boudoir. It's such a good word, boudoir. It's a fun word to say, too. Boudoir. Can I look at this in more detail? Yes, wait, this might be something, too. No. Not really much to see here. I don't think. Yeah, there's not really much to see. The only thing interesting I could think of is, could we see something reflected in the mirror that we can't see normally? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. We're cooking, though, we're cooking. It's locked. Of course it is. I mean, we did make it quite far, so that does check out. Maybe we'll get lucky down here and I'll get a nursery. And since the bunk room counts as 2 bedrooms, we will get so many steps out of that, you know? Maybe we'll get lucky in that regard. Plus, that one's free. I can just walk back into it. Don't go that way because we'll get screwed. This is the way. Okay. Since I'm all the way back here, let's go back here first. If I get like a closet or something, I'll put it down. Is this even... Oh shit, I was meaning to say, is this even possible? And I accidentally clicked on it. That's not what I wanted to do. Whoopsie doopsie. But we got our observatory, hey! The number of stars... sometimes more than one on a single day. So, the slice, plus 3 steps, is what we get. I wonder if it just cycles through them all? What if it just does that? Like, once you hit the max, it resets back to 1 or something like that. Yeah? Maybe? Okay, well that's now blocked off. I screwed that up. We could have possibly squeezed a few more rooms out of that, but... whatever. Still don't know what I'm doing in there. Alright, this is the way. Woof. Terrible luck. Wait, is that an exit? It's not, right? I don't think that's an exit. Yeah, it's not an exit. So, I would need to do the storeroom because that would give us the key to at least go in the boudoir. So that we can continue this farce. I'm gonna lose this coin. We are having to backtrack so hard. Okay. Yeah, so just didn't get lucky there. If I'd had a reroll, I would have used it right there. We're learning a little bit better how to manage our resources. Although I don't think I'm doing great. I am still struggling. Commissary, there's nothing to get there. I can't buy anything for like 1 coin. I should have went and made a wish with the coin since I'm gonna lose it anyway. But I don't want to backtrack the steps now. Yeah, I should have done that. Cause then maybe I could have seen the effect of like what it actually has. Yep, there it goes. Damn tithes. Okay. Use it. Dining room. After reaching rank 8, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna be reaching rank 8, but the dark room is terrifying, so... we will do this just in case I reach rank 8. Earth being painted. A plane. Some, wine. Champagne. Champagne. Locked. Okay. Package will be delivered here the day after drafting. Food for sale. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3. It's terrible, but it would open a lot of potential paths for me. It's pretty late in the run too, so I feel like I would be willing to take this. Also, we've never been to this room before, so maybe there's useful stuff in here for me. An archive room seems like it would have useful stuff. Hopefully there's not a xenomorph in these vents. Vents are giving me a little bit of anxiety. Cool it. I mean, this isn't a horror game, but... you know. Mug. Alright, what is this? Something about the billiards puzzle, please? Marigold wins Herald Literary Hour. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap. She discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Anything to see here? Don't believe so. While I have this, I mean, I should look into things like that as much as I can. Let's also take a quick screening of that. Swimbird author never considered herself success by Gail Herms. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so we ran out of books we Oh my god, I lost my spot. We ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Yeah, no, Royalists aren't great. Red Prince is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. See, I'm noticing a trend with blue and red. Blue being the good one that tells you the truth, and red being the one that lies. And then also the fact... Marion Marigold. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. So... Is your son, the one you were riding with, is it the one I shared a room with? I don't think so, right? Because I would have been... if I was your great-nephew, the son could have also been a great-nephew? I'm not sure. We have a screenshot of this, though. Is there anything to see here? No. I'm looking for like letters or numbers hidden in the background and stuff, but that's probably not gonna... This doesn't feel like the type of game for that, but maybe I'm so early on that I wouldn't be able to see it if there was. You know? I don't have enough insight. We can't see the amygdala yet. Archived floor plan. You cannot see floor plans while drafting this room. Great. Great. This one has a gym requirement, though. I mean, it wouldn't... It couldn't be awful. Whatever it is. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually phenomenal. Good. Great. Fantastic. Okay, we might get a lot of steps out of this, because I can still head back to the dining room after I reach rank 8, which... Let's check this. Is this locked? It is. I'm glad I checked, so I don't make the same mistake that I did last time. Yeah, a lot of focus on... I think I just wasted some steps. A lot of focus on red and blue. A lot of focus on red and blue. Which are also some of the available colors when building the estate. I wonder if that will come into play at any point. Like, oh god. Like, to win the game, you have to, to win the game, you have to, make, like, an entire place out of blue ones or something. Ah, fuck me. No! So close! We got completely... Oh, wait, no, the dining room. The dining room. Don't forget the other door in the dining room. Damn it! That's so many keys required. Okay, yeah, I mean, we completely walled ourselves off there. We screwed that. This is locked, this is locked, this is locked, this is locked. I can't even, like... I can't redraft the door, so it's not a key door. So... Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. It seems we have, lost. I do believe. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed an option or anything, right? Like, let's just double check every door. I have the steps anyway. Why not? But this did get even further than my previous one, so we are consistently getting further. We are improving. So we almost made it up here. But clearly something's going to be going on with that room, and I'm going to, like, need to get a bunch of specific items and fulfill certain conditions in a single run to actually successfully make it there. So yeah, none of these are an option. That's done, that's done, 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 done. That was walled off because I made a boo-boo. Alright. That appears to be it. That appears to be it. I don't have a money to toss in... I don't have any money to toss in the well. I wonder what the wishing well does. Does it just improve your chance of, like, maybe finding items or something? We're gonna have to call it a day. Yep, I would like to call it a day. Alright. That's day 3 done. Mount Holly, a rustic inn. Total rooms 22. We got further? I didn't have as many rooms though. So I had higher rank, I didn't have as many rooms. I found 4 new rooms. Alright, with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and save and quit. So, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.